If you want to hear all about this new pattern release, a very easy beginner pattern, then please stay tuned. Everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I greatly appreciate it. So I had a very easy beginner pattern, new pattern release. It actually was released in the month of February, but you all know February is my focus, birthday month, BHM pattern designer. So I am bringing to you today the pattern release, just in case you missed it, of the new Raglan T-shirt dress by Rebecca Page Patterns. And oh, before we jump into this review, I wanted to make sure that to remind you, you all have been following along. I said I would mention this throughout the month of March because I want to get as many interest forms in as possible. But for those who are interested in the live in-person event, it's just a one-day event here in the Houston area to celebrate the 5-year anniversary of BHM Pattern Designers. Make sure you go down in the description box below. I will leave a link to that. Just fill out the form. Any ideas, suggestions you might have, you can also put in the form as well. But I thank you everybody for your support, and on to the review. So, few things about this pattern and a couple disclosures. First of all, you all know I am a brand ambassador for Rebecca Page Patterns, so there will be an affiliate link down below. That only just means that if you decide to shop using my link, that I will get credit for that. So thank you to all those who do shop the link. I know many of you do, so I greatly appreciate that. That helps me and helps the channel as well. Also, for all my new subscribers, not sure when you decided to subscribe or click on this video, but just in case you are new, we do a lot of all things sewing over here. I haven't done a DIY and I don't know how long, but anyway, we do all the things sewing, sewing related, handbags, all that good stuff. So this pattern review is about a garment, and I have one of them on because that is one of the things I want to talk about. I have made a couple of these. It is so super easy, so I'm just gonna jump right into it. Now, when I initially made this, it was during the testing phase, and this was back in October. So when I first I made the one that I have on actually, and let me zoom out so you can kind of see it a little bit better. And this was the first version that I made. And actually, if you were on the email list, you would have seen my picture in there. My picture was part of the email release, and so you would have seen me with it on then. And so so at the time, and I would still make the same size, but I'm going to get into the sizing. But at the time, I made the cowl version, because there are a few different versions. So let me just tell you real quick. So the Raglan T-shirt dress is a Raglan, obviously Raglan sleeve, which you all know I absolutely love because I do have narrow shoulders, and so Raglan sleeves for me, I do like that look on me because now I don't have to fuss with the shoulders and make sure it's, you know, at the right spot and all that. So there are two different styles. There are a couple different styles. So you have the t-shirt, you kind of have the tunic, and then you have the full length dress version. You have the v-neck, and then you also have the cowl neck version. And so you do have different versions, and obviously the sleeve length, this is more the 3/4 length sleeve, and then you have the short sleeve, and then of course you can lengthen these all the way down to your wrist if you want something a little bit more warm. So for me, I use actually this fabric, the animal print is from Joann's that I had in my stash, and this solid color is from Girl Charlie, also I had in my stash. And so I don't know how long I've had this fabric, but anyway, so when I did my first version, this is the version I did. And I think I'll share in pictures. I'll actually pop it up and I'll go over sizing as well. But in the picture, I paired this with, I want to say it was the Mimi G, the cargo pants that I had made from my mood book, summer mood board. And then and now I'll pop up a video too, but That's how I paired it at the time and how I wore it. Now, I thought that because I made this back in October, I wore it a few times. I just couldn't wear it on camera or in pictures or anything. But I was thinking, oh, by the time, who knows, by the time it gets released, I might not be able to wear it again because it'll start getting warmer here in Texas. No, you guys, it is cold. It's cold. The temperatures just went haywire. We were in the 70s, even hit 80s a few days, and all of a sudden it went back and got all cold, but it's supposed to get back up anyway. So this is the one I made then, and so still, you know, fits well. I like the recovery of the knit. I wanted something that was a little bit more hugging, and so yeah, I absolutely love the way it fits, and because I can wear it again now because it's cold outside. And so I put this on today, and I am so okay. Life Chronicle real quick, you guys. I went, by the time you're seeing this, the couple days, I don't know, a few days before you actually see this video, I went and got my ends trimmed. You all know I'm on this mission to get my hair back mid-back length. So actually the calculation was wrong. It's waist length is where I want to go, because my hairstylist said you already at mid-back length, your hair has grown back out, and it's not straight. It's just she clipped my ends and everything to, you know, keep my ends and everything healthy. But anyway, that's just a little Life Chronicle plug right there. Anyway, I'm so excited about that, about my hair. Anyway, so it's the little things, right? So anyway, let's get back into the pattern. So like I said, this version I made the cowl neck, and the next version I'll show you, which you've seen me wear in the video because I recently talked about it because I said this review was coming up, is the V-neck version that I made. And so let's get into the sizing. So a couple things. When I initially made this back in October, the sizing that was initially planned to come out was her original sizing, which went up to a 5XL. Now you all know, as I have said, Rebecca Page Patterns has long been one of the pattern companies. Sorry about that, it's a car out there. One of the pattern companies I always recommended for plus size, curvy, all of that. I just felt it worked for me when I was closer to 300 pounds. I was sewing Rebecca Page, and now I'm still sewing Rebecca Page because I do love her patterns. However, since we tested it initially, updates were made, and that's when I made another one. But updates and whatnot were made, and so the curvy range was added for this pattern. So what does that mean? When I made it in October, it was up to the 5XL, and I made a size 2X, or I'm sorry, XXL, which is a 45-inch bust, 38-inch waist, and 48-inch hip. Now the curvy range, because now her sizing goes from 1 to 10 for women, and then what is it, 6C to 15C, which is curvy, for the curvy size range. Currently, the size that I made would fit into the women's size 7. Just for a point of reference. For the I also can fit in the curvy. If I really wanted the curvy version, I would fit in the 6C of the curvy. So either size 7 if you're if you think you're about my size or whatever, either you can go for the size 7 in the women's or 6C in the curvy, depending on, you know, the type of fabric you're using, the movement of the fabric. Those are your options. And so in the curvy range, just so you know what has changed, the sizing is absolutely phenomenal. She's gotten even better with the sizing. So the 6C starts at a 44-inch bust and goes up to a 76-inch bust. That's in the curvy range. Then the waist starts at a 36-inch waist and goes up to a 71-inch waist. And then her hip goes from 48-inch up to an 80-inch hip. So absolutely, hands down, beautiful size range, definitely size inclusive. And again, you can play with what you think might work for you, especially if maybe you're a little bit more like me with smaller waist and then the hips and everything. And so yeah, and then even taking into consideration the shoulder for me narrow, because again, this is Raglan. I wasn't worried about grading between sizes, because you all know I tend to do that especially for set-in sleeves. I tend to grade between sizing just so I can get the sleeve position right on my shoulders, and then grade back out around the bust and back in or whatever around the waist and hip, or back out at the hip. So for this, I just went a straight XXL, which is now a size 7 in the new size range. But now let's get into the other version. This is the version, you see me in this version already. I don't know, at the time I record videos, I don't know, this was probably a video or two ago, that you would have seen me wear this version. Now this fabric is from, I don't remember. I'll put it on the screen because I did annotate it in a different video, so I'll have to go back and just put it on the screen. But this is also, I feel like it came from Girl Charlie, but I'm not 100%. But this version, I made this one up in January. So this one was made in January, this was made in October, and I decided to do the crossover v-neck. Let's see if you can see that. See that crossover v-neck? That's the version I decided to do for this. And I wear these a lot. These are the types for me of tops that I will grab quite a bit. And I'm glad I made a couple different versions. Like I said, this one perfect for today. I just have it on with some ready to wear black jogging pants, but to run a few errands. But yeah, this I've worn quite a few times as well. So far as the instructions, so super easy. You have your front, your back, your sleeve, which again, Raglan. The only tricky bit was that even though different people mentioned during our testing phase, but it was all worked out in the instructions, was the V. Now here I had a little trouble getting my V just pointed. I mean, it looks good, obviously it still looks good, but I did much better on this V where it's more pointed. And so it was the way the instructions were kind of written initially back in October, but all of that has been rectified in the final versions, obviously, because it goes through the testing, and testers are kind of going through making sure, you know, different things make sense and whatnot. And so yeah, this here, the pattern is drafted for somebody that's 5'6". I'm 5'7". No adjustments needed, but keep in mind for me, I'm short-waisted, so you know, this could have been drafted for somebody that was 5'5", and it still would have worked for me, just because I'm short-waisted. And I still just make sure for patterns like that, say if a pattern is drafted for somebody that's much shorter than me, that it's still, at least the length of it is still hitting where that's comfortable for me. So you might have to do something like that. But no, I didn't have to do that for either one of these patterns. And I'll pop up the picture and video of me in this. But I absolutely love it, because why? It is so super easy. And the thing is, I probably will be doing the t-shirt version, just because I think it's super cute. And I think I found some fabrics, ran across some fabric that I think will work for, you know, the summer version, because I think either the cow or the V will work absolutely perfect for summer, depending on the thickness of your fabric. Now again, the fabric I have, this here is actually a viscose jersey from Joann's, the animal print. This is more of a cotton jersey, so it's a little bit more stable than this. I would use the viscose jersey or rayon jersey for sure for a summer dress. For me in Texas, I wouldn't do a cotton jersey in this, because I probably just burn up. But a viscose or a rayon jersey, a lighter jersey like that, maybe. No, I wouldn't even do it ITY. I think the ITY would feel too much polyester on me, and I probably burn up in the summer too, just catch fire right there on the streets. But anyway, yeah, this here is perfect, absolutely perfect. So I would definitely use a rayon or a viscose jersey for a dress version for sure, absolutely for sure. Let me see if I had any other notes here. No, I did not, because it's just that easy. Not a lot of pattern pieces. You can sew this up easily in the afternoon. Maybe you need something quick, a quick top, quick cowl neck, quick even the dress version, you have the fabric for sure. And the dress version actually has side slits, which is another reason why I like the dress version, because I was like, ooh, slits on the side, super cute, super cute. But anyway, or you can do it without the slits. You don't have to have the slits, but I thought for the summer for sure the slits on the side would look super cute. But yeah, make the length you want, sleeves, the top, whatever is most comfortable for you. But with the new sizing, this absolutely works for everyone. Absolutely works for everyone, I do believe. So that is it. That is my review. New pattern release from Rebecca Page Patterns. Again, I am a Rebecca Page Pattern brand ambassador, so the link you will see down below will be an affiliate link. So again, thank you all in advance for shopping the link. I greatly appreciate it. If you have any questions, definitely leave them down in the description, the comment section below. I cannot because you all know I am bad about writing down fabric I get from the store. It's easy for me to remember fabric I get online because I can just kind of look it up or search for it if I remember where I got it from. But I want to say both of these came from Girl Charlie, so I will at least link to the pattern, but then the fabric, the solid color fabric from Girl Charlie. And yeah, that's it. If there's anything else, if you think I left anything out, definitely hit me up down in the comment section. I greatly appreciate it. So if you have not subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell so you don't miss the next upload, and don't forget to thumbs up this video. That definitely helps me more than you know. And yeah, that is it, everybody. Stay tuned for Wednesday. I have another make. I think it's my other Rebecca Page make, if I'm thinking ahead properly, for my fall winter mood lookbook mood board, because yeah, we're getting in, it's spring. It's spring, and so I am all excited for spring because I've already kind of picked my colors I want for spring. And yeah, so I have a few things to share with you coming up soon. So all right, everybody, that is it. That's all I have for today. You all have a blessed start to your week, and we will see you on Wednesday. Bye.